This is the theme to Cherry Show, the opening theme to Cherry Show. This is the music that you hear as you wait for Cherry. We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. Then we watch the Cherry History Show. This was the theme to Cherry's History Show.
Hey guys, hey everybody in the chat checking us out. Got a couple people viewing. I see nobody in the chat yet, but that's okay. That's okay for today back in the day. For a little October 4th, guys. 277th day of the year in the Glorian calendar. So we got that kind of going for us. 88 days remaining until the end of the year, guys. 88 days. Getting closer and closer to that New Year's, which is always nice. But let's see what we got going on for the 4th. Some real events. Hey, Critias is in the chat. Always good to see Critias. He got that late start for today back in the day. So different people in the chat. Always good to see. But JP4 lurking and working. But here's one for you guys. AD 23. AD 23 rebels sacked the Chinese capital during a peasant rebellion, guys. A peasant rebellion. Kind of shows you that you don't need to be a politician. You don't need to be in power to start a rebellion, to start a movement, guys. You know, back in AD 23, you got a peasant rebellion. So kind of something to inspire to you if you're on the lower end of things, guys. You can always kind of look up to a little bit of rebellion here and there. But yeah, give a quick birthday shout out to little JP4 Jr. out there. Happy birthday. But let me see what else going on here, guys. We got the Byzantine-Venetian War came to an end, guys. 1302. So October 4th. You got rebellions, but you also got things coming to an end, guys. You got wars. Wars can come to ends, guys. They can always come to a good end. But let's see what else we got going on here. Here's one for you if you're a fan of trains out there in Midnight Cherry World, guys. 1883, the first run of the Orient Express, guys. The Orient Express, long distance passenger train. You know, you can't really say Orient anymore. That's kind of upsets people, trigger some people out there. But in 1883, we had the first run of the Orient Express, guys. Pretty exciting. But let me see what's going on in the chat real quick while I look here what's going on. But yeah, Nerdettes in the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you, Devin. Got good people in the chat. Hope you enjoy talking to each other. While I go through a little bit of October 4th today back in the day, guys. You know, we want to remember some good stuff from the 4th of October to carry with us the rest of the day. But 1958, the current Constitution of France is adopted. France is kind of always changing their constitution and their sort of overall ruling of their country. But in 1958 was the last time they got a new constitution, guys. So let's see what we got going on here. Pretty big one for October 4th. You know, you might be celebrating October 4th for a birthday. Might be celebrating it for something else. But yeah, Entertainment Hacker. There's an email on the About section in Midnight Cherry TV. But so let me say this, guys. You got 1965, guys. Pope Paul VI came to America, guys. You know, a couple of years after Hurricane Flora was pretty devastating in the islands near Cuba, guys. But let's see if we got anything a little more happy-go-lucky, a little more exciting, guys. A little more happy here. But 2006, guys. 2006. WikiLeaks is launched. So if you've ever read anything off of WikiLeaks, guys, 2006 is when it all started, guys. Back in October 4th, it all started back then. WikiLeaks, guys. 2006 today, back in the day. But yeah, so people, you know, yeah, Entertainment Hacker, look in the About section. There should be an email. Yeah, and Shabby in the building. Always good to see Shabby out there. I missed Spaceship One, guys, 2004. Private space flight, pretty exciting. But there's more space news. There's more space news to see for October 4th, guys. Just stick with me. You know, the rest of this little today back in the day, and we'll find out. But birthdays, you got 1542, Robert Bellarmine. St. Robert Bellarmine, guys. A lot of schools named after him. Canonized 1930, but born 1542, guys. That's a little saint shout out for my fans of the religion, if they're out there. Born 1822, guys. Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th president of the United States, born today, guys. October 4th, back in the day. But it's always good. That's the thing, guys. Rutherford B. Hayes is a forgotten president, but he will always remember. He will always be a president, guys. The legacy he left is always there for somebody to pick up and remember. That's kind of the today back in the day midnight cherry TV way of looking at stuff. But here's another one for you. 1895. You might like Charlie Chaplin. I'm more of a Buster Keaton fan, guys. Buster Keaton, one of the finest silent film actors, really of the era, guys. Just kind of amazing, guys. Just kind of amazing. Check out his stuff. The amount of comedy you can pack into something without even talking is kind of impressive. But kind of good stuff. But yeah, Entertainment Hacker, I appreciate that. Please send me an email. Yeah, always looking to be a guest on some other channels. Have a little chat. But yeah, Buster Keaton born today, guys. You got you got some other ones here. You got some random ones always mixed in here. But here's one for you. I'm not exactly a gun activist, but somebody who is right here is Charlton Heston, guys. Charlton Heston from his Dead Cold Hands, and of those hands, get those damn dirty ape hands off of him as well, guys. Planet of the Apes. But yeah, Critias talking about Weird Hero, calling out Weird Hero. That's always something kind of funny to do. But yeah, guys, Charlton Heston, 1923. Born today. He died 2008, but lived a long life. A lot of classic films in his filmography, guys, in his career. You gotta give it up for that. Jackie Collins, guys, 1937, one of the finest soap opera kind of novelists, guys. Wrote a lot of trash novels that I'm sure your mom or your wife, your girlfriend, or maybe even you have read. But Jackie Collins' birthday today, guys. So you got Charlton Heston, Jackie Collins. That's kind of a wild birthday party, guys. Here's something for October. A little bit of a Halloween birthday for us. Everybody likes a little bit of Halloween here and there. Anne Rice, guys. Anne Rice, Vampire Chronicles, one of the leading Gothic fiction vampire authors of all time, guys, of all time. If you like a little bit of the Anne Rice vampire action, guys, then appreciate today, October 4th, because it's her birthday, guys. She's gonna party it up. She's gonna maybe have a nice glass of wine for her birthday. Anne Rice is pretty old, 1941. She might do a little bit of writing today. Hopefully she can relax. She's written a lot of vampire romance stories in her day, guys. But let's go through some quick birthdays. We got Tony La Russa, baseball coach, classic baseball player coach, guys. Armand Assante, one of the played John Gotti and Gotti, amongst other classic mobster roles. Played a lot of villains out there as well. Yeah, Anne Rice. JP said Anne Rice wrote some Jesus books too as well. Talking Pope rewatched an interview with a vampire. Yeah, exactly. That's a classic. Jackie Collins by Candlelight. Pope Raven saying Hail Cherry, and the name that won't be said. I'm not going to say that name out loud on the stream, guys. But yeah, Christopher Waltz, guys. You're a fan of Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained. I have issues with both of those films. Both of those films I have some major issues with as a Tarantino fan. But Christopher Waltz, guys, Academy Award winner, born today, 1956. Here's somebody who had a little bit more success before Christopher Waltz did. 1957, guys, 1957, a long time ago for a lot of people out there. I don't think it's that long ago, but back in 1957, guys, Russell Simmons born today, guys. Russell Simmons, one of the leading kind of hip hop culture purveyors out there, guys. Def Jam, Fat Farm. If you like that old school hip hop before modern hip hop kind of took it over, guys. Modern hip hop, modern rap. But if you like a little bit of that old school hip hop, that old school rap, then Russell Simmons born today. So that's kind of something to a little something to appreciate. Just on a side note, guys. On a side note. But let's see what else we got. We got Mickey Ward, boxer, guys. Liev Schreiber, actor, both born today, October 4th, back in the day. Here's one for you men out there. If you're if you're thinking like, I haven't seen an attractive woman on Today Back in the Day lately. Alicia Silverstone, guys, born today, 1976. 1976, barely, not even that old, not even old really, by most people's standards, of course, but yeah, guys, Alicia Silverstone born today. So if you ever got excited, got a little bit excited watching those old Aerosmith videos, guys, those old Aerosmith videos, classic music videos, check it out. Yeah, happy birthday to Lisa Silverstone. So I'll give that out, as well as Rachel Lee Cook, guys. Rachel Lee Cook. I've Batgirl. Exactly. Nerdettes points out Batgirl. People talking about Critias talking about seeing John Gotti. Ooh, that's exactly. Oof, boy. Russell Simmons did get weird with age. I agree with that. Are vampires culturally dead? I think that's a possibility. But Rachel Lee Cook's birthday today, guys. I actually saw her in real life. She is one of the more attractive people I've seen in real life. Surprisingly, that's a Midnight Cherry exclusive. Rachel Lee Cook in real life is mind-bogglingly attractive, guys. It's not what you'd expect. She is more attractive in real life than on film, which is a rarity, guys. That's a rarity from a Midnight Cherry's perspective. That is a rarity, and I've seen it in person. So happy birthday to her. She's neither here nor there, guys. She hasn't done a lot of stuff recently. But a basketball birthday, guys. Basketball birthday. Derrick Rose, 1988. Kind of a sad career as a basketball player. Got injured. One of the youngest. Shot to fame, shot to success as a youngster. Fresh on the league, but then had a terrible injury, guys. Terrible injury. But kind of a tough one. Yeah, we got 10 or so people in the chat checking us out. We got Nerdette. She is pretty. Shabby wants those Hollywood inside scoops. I think we're getting closer and closer to the inside scoops. Hope Raven making some good jokes in the chat, guys. We all love the monster. It's classic monsters. But Critias, I think me and you both dated Alicia Silverstone in our dreams. I think that's we can both agree with that. Yeah, Derrick Rose broke my heart in his legs 3 times. That's also true. But here's one for my European fans, for Shabby out there, amongst others, guys. But don't know who this is, but we got a Czech Republic singer-songwriter. Looks like the Czech Republic Justin Bieber. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But it looks like the Czech Republic Justin Bieber, Mikolas Joseph, born today, 1995. So maybe Shabby can fill me in on that one if he knows anything. But it does look like the Czech Justin Bieber, guys. So that's his birthday today. Just a random one. But all right, guys. So let's take a look at some deaths. We want to memorialize some of these deaths. There's not. You don't want to be too sad about the deaths, but you want to remember. You want to remember somebody that maybe kind of stood out, guys. Stood out for you out there. But let me see if we got anything. Yeah, there's one there for me, right there, guys. If you were with me yesterday, then you might have heard me say, talk about Rembrandt. And I was making a joke. I kind of kept it going for quite a while until somebody called me out in the chat. There's a lot of Rembrandts out there that were kind of had that name. But the actual Rembrandt, guys, died today on October 4th. So, the Dutch master, guys, Rembrandt, give it up for that fine art. He died back in 1669. 1669, guys. That's that's a pretty sad, hopefully, one day we will all die, Jimmy. That's one truth about life. But hopefully, until we get there, we can at least listen to all these Today Back in the Day episodes. That's kind of, I think that's the minimum goal everybody should attain for in life. You want to hit the like button and really listen to and watch all these Today Back in the Day videos, guys. Every day of the year until next August. So we're gonna keep this going. But yeah, Rembrandt died today, so take his legacy. Maybe give him a shout out on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the Instagram for Rembrandt. Rembrandt meeting his demise today, kind of sad. But let's see if we got any more deaths we want to look at. No, nothing too much, guys. We want to keep it light, keep it happy. But yeah, the damn dirty Dutch, guys. Exactly, Rembrandt out there. Christian feast days for today. We got only a couple, but Francis of Assisi, guys. Francis of Assisi, one of the leading Catholic friar saints of all time, in my opinion. I think if you went to Catholic school or if you knew some people in Catholic school, Francis of Assisi was always kind of held up there, guys. Held up as a top-notch saint amongst the saints, guys. But Independence Day in Lesotho from the UK in 1966. World Animal Day, guys. So give your animal, give your pet maybe a little extra pat on the head today. Give them a little bit of extra food out there on October 4th for a World Animal Day, guys. And another one we looked at a World Space Week, guys. World Space Week begins today, guys. Begins today. So JP in the chat, if you're a fan of space travel, today's the day that it begins from October 4th until the 10th. It is World Space Week, guys. So yeah, appreciate World Space Week. Kind of a fun one. Yeah, Assisi. People joking about Assisi. Assisi also said a little differently. But yeah, he gave up a lot of money. He was a great saint. But let's get away from religion, guys. For October 4th, let's get away from all this death, all this birthdays. We've talked about a lot. We talked about a lot today. For October 4th, we've gone over time for sure. But one last thing I want you to think about, where I'm at, it's the morning. Maybe you haven't had breakfast yet. Maybe you have. But it is Cinnamon Roll Day in Sweden, guys. In Sweden. So those Swedish cinnamon rolls, guys, if you have an IKEA near you, maybe go to IKEA, pick up a cinnamon roll. But I want you to remember October 4th. October 4th, today back in the day, every October 4th, every year, is Cinnamon Roll Day, guys. Cinnamon Roll Day. That delicious ooey gooey cinnamon with that nice pastry dough. You put a little bit of glaze on that. You got yourself a nice quality snack, nice quality breakfast, nice quality midnight snack, depending on where you're at. But yeah, October 4th, guys, Cinnamon Roll Day. So take that with you for October 4th. Be a little bit happy with that. But yeah, Shabby saying steak day for him. But cinnamon roll might make a good dessert. I agree with that. But people talking about some monks. I liked a little bit of religious chat in here. People talking about talking pulp, talking about the dispensary space week. I'm right there with you guys. Right there with you. But I want to thank everybody in the chat. I'm gonna head out for October 4th. We'll see you again tomorrow for the 5th. But I really appreciate you guys all in the chat. Seems like this later start time has a couple more people checking me out. So I appreciate that. So hit the like button if you have not. Or if you're my troll, you probably already have hit the downvote button, which is okay. But yeah, guys, hit the like button. And for October 4th, this is Midnight Cherry TV. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you again tomorrow, guys. Take it easy.